Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga, a Christian point of view. To work is a natural and divine law. Renouncing work is not the way to mukti, but it is achieved by renouncing all self-interest in accomplishing one's God-appointed duties. The duties of one's state of life, Swadharma, and one's religious sacrificial obligation must be performed with a total detachment. True renunciation or sannyasa doesn't consist in inactivity or naishkarmya, but it consists in disinterested activity or nishkama karma, or abandoning the fruit of the action or karma phala tyaga. This nishkama karma has great relevance in bhakti. This creates in the bhakta the single-minded attachment to God, that is a complete God-centeredness. Mai sarvani karmani samnyasa. The bhakta is asked to cast off all work on the Lord. It should be done as an offering to God. It must be seen as sacrifice and yajna. Renunciation of works is necessary for absolute perfection. The sacred books of Upanishads, Idihasas, Puranas, and Smritis ascertain it. A few texts may be cited. Knowing it, they renounce and lead a mendicant life. Wherefore, they say that renunciation is excellent among these austerities. Renunciation excels. Samnyasa is the renunciation of actions. The Kada Upanishad also stresses the need of purity of soul for realization of God. Not he who has not ceased from doing wrong, nor he who knows no peace, no concentration, asamahida, nor he whose mind is filled with the restlessness can grasp him or God, wise and clever though he be. Thus, the disinterested activity and renunciation of the fruit of work held in Karma Yoga are highly helpful in the pursuit of bhakti. For genuine renunciation and the action to be attributed to God, bhakti, one must deepen oneself in the knowledge of the self in Jnana Yoga. Thank you.